Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be taking you through a trade I'm currently in. It's a live trade, and I just wanted to sort of break down this market. This is Aussie dollar and Canadian dollar. I just wanted to break down this market because a few of you wanted to see me do a live trade. I've literally just entered, market is just closed. It is Friday at 10:50 p.m. So a bit of a late entry signal, but we'll see how it goes. It was just quite a good setup, and I thought maybe I'll jump in at the moment. It's like a spare at the moment thing. So I'm just going to take you through what I saw in this market and why I've entered for this trade. So I've entered a sell trade at the moment, and I'm going to take you through it now. So first thing I mapped out on this chart here is we can see, we had a nice bullish push to the upside, and it was quite a strong push. However, we've now seen an area or a period, of consolidation at this top area here. So I'm just going to map that out for you guys. So we've got a consolidation period, as you can see, right there. So prices ranging in this area. So I was watching this trade since start of October. It was around this level here. I was looking for some sort of significant break to the upside or downside. To me, after we see a trend and this sort of period of consolidation, it tells me that this trend is weakening and there could be a possible swing to the downside for a short period of time. So I was looking for this support region to be broken, okay? And as you can see, we did break it in the end. So I'm just going to map this out with rectangle quickly. Where's my rectangle? There it is. So we've got that top resistance zone there. Map that out. We got this zone in here, which is our support zone. All right, it's quite a huge zone. Just going to shrink that a little bit. That's our zone there, okay? So these are the two levels I was watching during this time, all right? And obviously we saw a break of this support zone, which you can see, prior, it's quite a strong, significant zone, all right? So we saw a push into the zone. If I just zoom in, we saw a nice push into our zone, and we got a very nice rejection, okay? I'm not going to lie, I was a bit late seeing this. I've only just seen it, obviously, because it's quite late in the evening. I missed this last couple of days. I wasn't watching it. Just doing other things. Well, we got a nice rejection at that level. However, it wasn't a strong rejection, okay? As you can see, it was quite a small bearish candle. I wasn't convinced at that moment, okay? So we've got 3 more rejections after that. Obviously, today's candle was just closed, and it's closed there. So what I did is I went down to the 4-hourly time frame, okay? And what did I see? I saw that push into, so we've broken support. I've seen that push back into our zone, yeah? And now we have, we've got some consolidation happening at the lower level of our zone, yes? We've got that massive bearish candle push down, as you can see in that candle. All right, let me just get rid of that squiggly line. So this candle here is quite a strong bearish candle, okay? And to me, tells me there's a massive rejection of that zone now as resistance, okay? However, while it's doing this in the zone, I'm still not convinced of an entry. So what I waited for, what I would have waited for, was actually in tune with where I entered today. So as you can see, here we've got another strong bearish candle, but it's now pushed out of our zone, okay? So what I was waiting for is this. We have now a bearish engulfing candle, okay? Which means what? It means there's strong sell pressure in this market still, okay? So this was our entry trigger, and I've literally, I've entered off of this candle here, so I'm actually in the trade a little late than what I'd normally like. I would have liked to have entered on the close of this bearish engulfing candle here. However, I've entered a little late, and I think I entered around, that sort of level there with, I believe, my stop. If I just go on the hourly chart, my stop was around that level. It was here. There's my stop. Around 30 pips, yeah, 30 pips. So the reason my stop's there is because we see we've got a nice sell-off here, potentially happening. If it comes up and pushes past this level of structure here, I really shouldn't be using a paintbrush. So as you can see, we've got a level of structure in this sort of zone here, in that level. I'll just map that out for you. You can see in here, price has been resting around this area as support and resistance. If price then pushes back up from this area, I know that bearish pressure is a false signal and I shouldn't be looking to enter that trade. Okay. However, I don't think that's going to happen. Now, one thing to note is we are in an uptrend. Okay, regardless of what all this is saying, the consolidation period from this point down here, this point here is a higher high. Okay, it's a very long uptrend. Okay, so what I want to be doing is riding this move down to this level of support here. Okay, because chances are it may come to this level again and bounce off. I don't know. All right, so I'll go back down to the 4-hourly and do my little zoom out. I want to see a prior level of support as maybe my target. All right. So what I did on this trade is on the daily time frame. Was it the daily time frame? I don't believe it was. I think it's 4-hourly. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Is it the fib? Yeah. So what I did as well was use a Fibonacci. I haven't covered that yet in my videos, but I will be covering it soon. All right. So I used the Fibonacci, and as you can see, these two levels here are my golden zone. And price bounced off of that very nicely, and you know, it's followed all our other confluences, and now we're in that trade. It's a very high probability trade. Now, my target for this trade was the -27 on the Fibonacci just there. All right, so we're going to get rid of this trend line for now. So this is my target, and if you look prior, it's actually leveled up with a nice prior level of resistance. You can see that in this sort of little structure here. So from this position, we've got two zones where price could potentially sit at. So we've got this big zone in here. Just shrink it a little bit. So we've got this zone, obviously prior. It's quite it's a strong support zone. We've got a support zone again. So if price seems to show me some signs of a pullback in this position, I'll take profit. All right. Or I may just trail my stop loss if it gets to around this level, because then if it pulls back, I'm risk-free on that trade. Or I can set it halfway, so if it does pull back, I'm out in profit. Okay, so I just wanted to take you guys through that trade I'm in live. We're going to see how it pans out. Hopefully it goes well. And yeah, that's how I'd analyze that market. And we'll see what the result is. I'll share some updates on my social medias over the next few days. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. If you liked the strategy and you want to use it, crack on, go back test it. I've back tested this strategy thousands of times and got a good win rate on it. Guys, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you did like the video, that'd be fantastic. It really helps me out. And make sure you have a great trading week next week. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.